Hi, it's Carolyn and I'm back, and we are out at, we meaning Danny and I, my dog and I, we are out at the Mark Twain National Forest again. I really like this place and I didn't get to spend very much time here on my way to the RTR. So I came back last night, yes actually, and yesterday afternoon, and I got me a campsite, which is right here. I'm on campsite number 7. We're all set up with camp. We were here overnight. Today it is 60 degrees here in Missouri in the Ozarks, and the scenery here is beautiful. The sun is shining. You could see behind me the forest, and it's a great, beautiful day. I'm right down from the washrooms, so I'll give you a shot of that too. Hang on. Okay, there's the washrooms. They have the 2 washrooms on the side facing the street, and then on the back side there are 4 different individual private rooms which have showers. One is a handicap shower, and it's unlimited hot water on demand. I took a shower last night. It was awesome to be able to just, you know, have as much hot water as I wanted, not have to worry about having, you know, only a 6-gallon tank. It was really nice. There it is. I would have parked in that spot right in next to the washroom, but there was no electric there. That particular site is just is primitive. There's no power on it, but it's huge. It's almost like the size of it's a pull through. You could pull through and you can have like a group there, which is nice. There's a couple of those here where they have pull throughs. There's another one right across the street but right across from the restrooms. It's a pull-through site. You can park several vehicles if you needed to with a group. So I am on my way to walk down to the dumpster and throw out my trash. Each site is really cool. So, now last time I was here, I don't remember this. I don't remember not having a good signal for internet or my telephone. But on this visit, I have no service. I have to walk all the way out to the street practically where I came in to get any kind of a signal. Now, just now as I was talking to you on the video, I had 3 texts show up. Well, 1 text and 2 Facebook messages. So I'm guessing, you know, the closer I get to the street, the more of a signal I have. I get a better signal. Here is the ATV trails or hiking trails. They're very ATV friendly up here. I gotta tell you, you see these things? I don't know if I showed them to you before. See the 5-gallon buckets up there? He has a light bulb in there, and at night they light up. How cool for patio lights. Isn't that a neat idea? And they light up at night. So, pretty cool. Of course, here's the campground check-in. Now they have one park here before you get to this campground. There is another site that is for day use only. So you can't stay overnight there, but you can go and picnic there and camp there for the day and use the day facilities. But this particular site that I'm at is actually a campground only for overnight camping. So you cannot just come here for the day. So here's your welcome station. I believe I've showed this to you before. For those of you who did not see that video, it's kind of a do-over, maybe you want to call it a do-over. It has a board with all the fees on it, and any kind of notices, emergency numbers, trail maps, the little envelopes that you pay with. So when you check in case you've never done this before, when you check in, you go find a site. Make sure that it's one that doesn't already have a reserved sign on it, because you can reserve these sites in advance. Which I would think that probably during the busy time of the year when it's nice out, there's a lot of these get reserved. But you come up here and you get the fee envelope, and there's a pen, and you fill it out, and you keep a little portion that you want to put on the clip at your site. After you know what site you're on, you come back down here. So you go look for a site first, get your site, then come back down here and fill out the paper or the envelope, and then drop the deposit fee envelope in the drop slot, which is what I am going to do right now. I already filled it out. Now, because I have the senior pass, I only have to pay $7.50, but I don't have any change, so I'm just going to put in $8. Somebody already put something else in there, so I'm going to slide mine in there, and so my fee is in there. And then I will hang my little stub on my, right now I have it on my rearview mirror, but there's a clip on the pole outside. So, and I'll continue to go to the trash. Okay, I'm back on. Well, I did want to ask to do an interview with the campground host so that you had an idea about what they do or how it is living here. But they're not allowed to do interviews, which I totally understand, because it is a kind of a government job, you know. And if it, all I really wanted to know about was about the job itself and how it is being a campground host. But I did learn that this particular host, who is very nice, he's a family man, he has a wife and children, and they live here, and they are campground hosts here from like October to April or March, something like that. And their kids go to school here in Chadwick. So they like it. They have a nice big camper trailer. Of course, as a host, they have power, water, and sewer at their site. That's the only site that has all three. And then a new host comes when they leave and stays for the next 6 months. So I guess it's 2 6-month tour duties. And the position that this host has is a volunteer position, so there's not an actual salary. I'm guessing that it's similar to the jobs that you could sign up for at the big tent in Quartzsite. So right now, the only people here in this campsite, is other than the host, is me and another man and woman who, I think there's only one more, one man and woman who are way down at the other end. So last night I said I thought I saw a critter, and when I started describing it to the campground host, he said it was probably a fox. Well, I didn't know they had fox up here, but it's exactly what it was. It looked like a sneaky little fox, because of the long tail and the color of the animal's coat. I thought it was a fox, but I didn't think they had fox up here. Well, wrong, they do. Let's take a walk up here. Danny's in the trailer. She's all scrunched up in a little ball. What is she gonna do when we get back to Illinois? She thinks it's cold here. Oh my. I'm gonna have to get her a onesie, a quilted onesie with boots. Okay, let's see. You are in black bear habitat. Never feed a bear. Feeding bears creates dangerous behavior. Bears that are hand-fed may have to be destroyed. Well, he also said that in the 3 years that he's been a campground host at this location, he has personally not seen a bear. So maybe they're somewhere else on high ground or in a cave somewhere keeping warm. Let's see what this is. There's a loop that goes around here. There is another street that seems to go around the other side. I wish I could have interviewed them. Maybe I'll watch for them to come back and I'll come over. It looks like some trees been cut down here recently. What a cute little teardrop, isn't it? Well, bye for now. Shh, Danny. Well, you could still have homemade gravy on the road. Danny's barking because she knows she's not getting any, but I just took and defrosted a hamburger patty that I had pre-made, put in the freezer, and some Italian sausage that I had already cooked, that I had left over, so cut that up. I'm making a fast gravy. It's a fast ground meat sausage gravy. A little bit of tomato puree and a little bit of tomato paste. And then you can add some little oregano, whatever you like to season your gravy with. Because I have hot sausage in there, I don't really need a whole lot of seasoning in here, so I just add a little oregano, a little pepper, and I have some hot sausage in here. And maybe a little garlic powder. Some bread and butter, and dip it and taste it. Make sure that it is good. Yum. Mm-mm. Well, we're ready to go. We're leaving the Ozarks now. And we should be home shortly. We might have one more stop. We'll see. Let's see what we see along the way. We'll see you back at home in Chi-Town, the Windy City.